Hello there. I was thinking, am I actually coming on or not? Okay, hey Updrafts, how you doing? So, I'm actually just going to show you this for a minute. Here we go. Just gone on the PC client, and we get like this mystery chest each time. And yeah, I just got 100 Cantina energy out of it, so I'm pretty pleased. Still frustrated. Is that regarding GAC? I'm going to say, I will say it again, they do need to sort it. They need to do something where it's just a little bit more fair for people, but the way I view it, as much as there'll be these guys who've got 8 million, there'll be some who don't play, there'll be some who, even if they play, maybe you'll have a chance. So, you know, you'll get there in the end, hopefully, but it's not fun. Let me go here. But yeah, like I say, it's frustrating. I mean, when I had a smaller account, I was in Bronzium and Chromium. And yeah, that was very frustrating because you just kept coming... Oh, it's triple attacker. Sorry, oh, not triple attacker. No tank variant. Sorry, it caught me off guard. But yeah, like I say, it's, when I was with my baby account, it was frustrating because essentially you used to have these matchups where I got no GLs and I was facing people 2, 3, 4 at times. Maybe not that bad, but it used to be pretty bad. So, yeah, it gets very frustrating. You got Akbar 6-star, nice one. I'm going to say, that fleet is very good in the early game, I find, so it's good to just keep chipping away at it. Okay, that's not good. I've just realised we've got Isolate over here. Oh, stop that. Could just hear one of my alarms going. Alright, while I'm here, I'm actually just going to try something out for a second. Yoink. Ooh, I didn't change the now playing thing. Could do with altering that. It's pretty nice though, if I'm just in a battle and I'm like, okay, I want to focus on the game, I can. Pretty much trims everything except for the Galaxy of Heroes at the top. Pretty much the only way is to do the event that pops up every couple of times a month. It's a bit of a slow progress. I'm surprised they haven't done a more player-friendly way of doing it by now, to be honest. But saying that, I'm not surprised as well, so... There are some things that you just don't expect to change. It's okay, I was busy during TW, so I wasn't monitoring myself. I don't know if anyone else noticed anything, but how I see it, if no one's mentioned anything, I'd say you're fine. Alright, we didn't win that one. Yeah, you should be fine then. Let's just add this in. Hey up, Aranya, how you doing? Here we go, and let's just copy that. And paste. And paste. Okay, that should be alright. You was looking at the doctor looking at a suture for your lower back. That sounds like something pretty big. Well, maybe I'm misinterpreting that. Hey, nice one, Leviathan's certainly not to be underestimated. Congrats. I know I'm still feeling the pinch with Crimson not having one. Show me number 9. Alright, Neoda. Neoda. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't really know what necrotic tissue is, but necrotic to me implies dying. Like dead tissue. Yeah. There we go, that's not bad, is it? Yeah, that's deliberate, Aranya. This doesn't seem too bad though. I mean, I think one of the bigger issues is I feel like I might need to alter the rotation of the scene, not the scene, the webcam a little bit. You always it looks like I'm looking at the game, and it feels like I might be actually saying that it isn't too. No, it is wrong. It is wrong because I'm looking at my second monitor now, so it does need to have its orientation flip when I do this. It's okay, I didn't try any of this off stream. I did set it all up, but I didn't actually trial it because I couldn't really do gameplay at the time. You're 50 shots away from getting cracked 7-star? That'll be game-changing for you. Not quite massive, you know, it's not like a Galactic Legend game changer, but it's still massive. I was gonna say, cracks just makes those Phoenix farms you've done worth it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put some effort into the Gungan chase, at least as much as I can. Ooh, that's not nice. I think there's been some confusion in my guild, and I'm just curious how you guys are interpreting it. Some people are thinking that the Gungan chase is also going to reward materials, but how I interpreted it based on previous ones is that unless you've got all the Gungans at 7-star, you won't be getting the additive materials. Maybe I've misinterpreted them. It's like, unless you've got all the Gungans, you won't be getting Zetas on the Cantina nodes. Or maybe, again, maybe I've misinterpreted. Oh, you should definitely be able to get through on 7-star with cracks there. Is it the respective character? Okay. I mean, if so, that's not bad, because I've got Tarpals at 7-star, so it means I can get some Zetas again. Yeah, I'm going to say, if it's specific to each character, then that's pretty good for everyone. I haven't actually looked at the breakdown proper. I saw they were doing it, but I didn't look at what each energy was. I thought it's going to be kind of self-explanatory. Alright, so we've got 6 minutes there. We're nearly ready here. Can I just knock out a squadron in a battle while I'm waiting? If it's any characters, then that's not bad. It's Tarpal Kairos. Oh, I'll take that for sure. I mean, I said Zetas before, but Kairos, that's golden. Farm some things, but not necessarily those things. On my free-to-play, I haven't got a level 9 yet. I've only just got Red Crate on here, so I've got a couple of days to get there, but on my main I did get First Order Special Forces, but I don't really have Padme built there, so it's not ideal getting anything like that. I think I got Ninth Sister though, so I should be able to use that. Phalanx as Zetas. Alright, well that's not going to be an easy one for most of us. I mean, I look at it and I think, if I'm getting extra carrot tech, that's a big bonus, because on Tamin especially, I've got farms that have just made me a bit, I won't say it's carrot tech dry, but I feel like I'm just coming out of the woods with it a little. So it'd be nice if I could get a few on top. Crimson would benefit as well. Now I've got 7-star Tarpals there. Yeah. I mean, if I can get some wins today, I'm going to have some crystals there. I can probably afford to do some refreshes, but I need the win. Yeah. I mean, it is bonkers really how GAC kind of dictates things like this. Those who don't do GAC, they must really struggle with these kind of pop-up events, because you've got to have a hoard of crystals ready and waiting. Which then means you're not really farming effectively. As far as I know, it's still beta. I haven't tried recently to log in on my main account, but put it like this, last night I was watching Calvin Awesome and Meathead was in the chat, and I did notice that people were asking him about the PC client and you didn't answer. So my assumption is he thought I'd rather say nothing than say something I shouldn't. So yeah, I was kind of taking that as we're not ready to launch it widely yet. Some interesting stuff on Crimson here, by the way. We've got 3 of the Bad Batch at Gear 12, and Rekka here is nearly there. He doesn't need Karatech now. He just needs these pieces, which I should be able to get with the raid. But just gotta wait for him to drop a bit, kinda. Yeah, quite literally everything there is not in the raid store right now. Although I do wonder sometimes if it actually shows them on the screen, because I've had a bug where, well, I'm calling it a bug, where they didn't actually pop up. So it could be just that we sort of gotta wait. We gotta go into the store to check. I mean, yeah, look, there they are. It lied. Let's do that. Is there anything else? Yeah, we've got Carbontes here. It lied to me. I can get pay 160 for that. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, Mol? I mean, you'd think this would be quite a simple UI feature as far as you want to find something, it tells you if you've got it, but apparently it's having issues. It's not game breaking, but it is kind of frustrating. So that does mean I can give Rekka 1 gear piece, I think. There we go. And we just got to do that doohickey next. So fingers crossed I can get that done later, because how I view it, 4 of the 5 Bad Batch at Gear 12, Omega's the last one. I'm going to wait until Darth Bane's done before I do any other Karatechs on the 5 Bad Batch, but I will look at it, they're looking alright. I mean, I feel like I was a bit silly giving Rekka Karatech ahead of Darth Bane, but I thought that if I can get Rekka up to Gear 12, then I've got 4 of the 5 at Gear 12, and it means I can use them with, well, I can at least put decent mods onto Echo and Tech, and I can use them against, say, a Qui-Gon or things that, you know, Bad Batch are capable of taking down. So, for me, it was a worthwhile investment, because Bane's right next to it. You know, it's not like I'm going to work on Omega before Darth Bane. So, it just gives me that little bit of oomph. Well, it was more a case of I needed the speed, honestly. I mean, 337 here before Gear 12, so he should be able to take some slow things down. Well, he was Gear 9, I think. If somebody I needed to do Rekka, he was Gear 9 before, so I was like, go on, let's just get him up to Gear 12 so that at least the 4 of the 5 are Gear 12. Yeah, I do kind of feel bad that I've done it. A little bit bad. It's like, I should have left him, but I'm going for Lord Vader. So it's got to be done. Okay. I need to put Leviathan on my farm list at some point, but with not having a lot of Relic 9 materials, I'm kind of just holding back a little bit there. You know, if they decide to do something where a bunch of droid brains drop somewhere, then maybe I'd reconsider, but right now my guild isn't getting droid brains from TW, so it's like, what is it, 1500 crystals per 5? So for 2 characters at 9, I'd need 12k crystals? Have I done the math right there?
Catharin cheered X100, fleet climb hype.
I was going to say, you're always here for the fleet climb kit. How you doing?
Catharin cheered X100, fleet climb hype.
I say put it up again, why not? It's going alright, it's going alright. I did lose one battle on my climb already, so not the best of starts, but we're doing okay. Need to remember to stealth because of this prick coming out. Let's do the AoE. But yeah, did I do that math right? 1500 crystals for 5 droid brains, so if I need 2 relic 9s, I need 12,000 crystals. Because I think I might be off there. Rebel, hello there, by the way. Just got a little bit distracted. Alright, so there's that. Alright, not what I wanted that. We didn't get the assist, we're dead. How much time I got? 40 minutes. We don't need to rush it. What is the blue sphere next to your name? The blue sphere is channel points. Sorry, not channel points, it's the prediction. I had to work that out then. So yeah, if you predicted that, I'm going to get, I think it's 5 million or more. Don't know when that's actually up. Let me have a look. I set that a bit ago. Looks like we've got a bit of time left. Oh, wrong button, wrong button. This is a trick when you've got too many apps open. Okay, let's do a battle against Tayo. Oh, Tayo's been dropped. Okay, we're going to take on Nuclear Pass, but I'm actually going to keep in this Chimera fleet because he's got a Relic 8 Sith Fighter, so save doing RNG, we'll just off-meta it. Oh, I wouldn't mind, right? Last weekend, for those of you who don't know, on Friday, my mum was told to go to the A&E, right? So that's why I put a post out on Discord. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, so I was like, if I just disappear for a little bit, there is something going on. Anyway, she came back home the same night, so it wasn't anything serious, thankfully. I did put off my streams for a couple of days, though, just make sure that she was alright. Anyway, Sunday, sat downstairs, we were watching some football, and I had a tip from Lord of the Darts about a bet. And I was like, oh, go on, I'll have a go at this. And, yeah, I was cursing this one player. Literally, it's a player called Ashley Young. And all he had to do is commit 2 fouls and get booked. You know, and the thing is, right, for a player like Ashley Young, that is quite a simple thing for him to do. So I was cursing him. You know, it would have been a nice, I think, 300 quid I'd have won. But instead, no, he had to play the cleanest game of his picking career, to me thoughts. This is why you don't gamble, folks. The odds are stacked against you. Let's do that. Okay, we can basic, and again. Ooh. Okay, we can do that. Nice bit of buff immunity, we'll put that over there. The anger's been disabled, but we've got everyone out. Or everyone we want. Let's smack Marauder, I guess. You know, I'm generally curious if it's 100% or if that's just mockery. Because I know you like the Mark 6 counter. Alright, so take over the ship, but we should be okay. It's not bad then. I mean, I've got one more battle left, so I could always try it then. I'm wondering if I go away from the Mark 6 or if I just try and whittle it down. Are they reinforcing? I think not. Let's get rid of the sides. Oh, that was a bit of a misplay. Still got the stun. Could it be a relic issue? Like, I don't know what either of your relics are, but could that be playing a part in why one of you had more success than the other? Darth Dedicus. I'm curious if the Relicate set plays a part. Right, we'll do the AoE. I don't know if I got the optimal lineup here for Slacker. I mean, my impression is he doesn't need a second tank if you've got FOSFTP or whatever his bloody acronym is. Special Forces. Nobody told me they'd be calling Special Forces. Kinda helps when that happens. And so just stick a bunch of consonants in there and you're probably fine. Well, I'm going to hit Kit because he's doing nothing. I love Kit Fisto being meta because it just means I can actually try and start playing jokes with Kit. I'm glad it got read that way. Alright, let's do that. Hey, okay, the bug. We're doing alright, man. How about yourself? Have a swipe. There we go. Boink. Well, it's kind of nice that they can just keep wasting their attacks on one unit. Although it does feel a bit laughable that Slacker can just basic JMK at full health and protection. Just a teensy-weensy bit broken. Okay. Debated if I actually burn my Conquest Engine now, but it's probably worth doing now, isn't it? Just get it out of the way. By the time I do my engine refreshes, it'll probably be, well, probably a fair bit of it will be back. Alright. Fleet Arena. So we've got 2 minutes there. That means this is definitely ready. You know, I think we are going to switch to Chimera for this. I want to make sure I just climb as effectively as I can. And even though there is a chance that my lack of relics could come to bite me here, we'll give it a go. Okay, no worries, Kit, no worries. Right, bring in Tire Defender. Okay, then we can go for Sass. Bye-bye. Yeah, we'll do that. Is this where the stun comes in? Right. Any battle you can full auto is a good battle, I'd argue. Let's do that. Part of the reason I've been doing this, by the way, with the camera, it was after, I think it was a week or 2 ago, someone was saying to me, with the PC client, you couldn't see the buttons. And I was like, okay, let's see if we can set something up where it's all a bit more visible so that you can actually see what I'm pressing. And I thought, this is one option. The other one is that I have essentially, how do I put it? Just basically a big, massive overlay where the game's sort of squashed in. And I thought, I'd rather have the game on full screen and just move things around. But it's like I can move things around more. I can put it up here, I can put myself over here, move down here again. So, you know, I've got options. It's quite nice when people are saying I can't see your roster. Okay, back to blue stacks. Let's go for first with Marika. And just to satisfy Osprey a little bit, we will try Mark 6. Yeah, exactly, I'm like a JJ screensaver. Who wouldn't want one? Okay. Essentially speed up and tenacity up first. Any particular unit I'll do this on? Yeah. Okay, so do that. And I'm guessing that. I don't know if I've done all the setup, but I'm just trusting it now. If anything, it was 30 seconds. Okay, so it did the second ability already. We'll bring Dagger in. We'll make sure it comes in. Okay. It's like I say, I've heard about this, but I haven't watched Bit's video on it. I mean, it's good to know if you do need to do a levy mirror and you want to make sure you win it. Or you want a higher percentage chance to win it, should I say. Nice bit of evasion on my side. But yeah, that looks pretty smooth. I have to remember to switch it out though, because I think on defense it'll do terrible. I mean, I brought this up before. I wish it was like Marvel Strike Force. That was the one thing I liked about the game, where in Arena you could set a defense team and then have a separate squad for offense. I wish they'd do that here. I mean, in its defense, it does look solid. I mean, you're looking here, they all look like they've got good banners. What's happening? Did it just bug out? But it hasn't got the ability, has it? Alright, that's weird. Okay. Oh, it never used it, so it did it anyway. So it's essentially sabotaging itself at that point. Alright, that's weird. I'm assuming the AI knows that it can't do it. It would be weird if you're thinking about how the battle's meant to be going, that Darth Revan's invading a cloned interloper of himself, say. And then he takes control of their ship, but then he's like, I'm going to invade my own now. It would be a bit weird, wouldn't it? Okay, what have we got here? We've got Mini GG, we've got Crosshair. I think we go Kronos. Kronos has got like a really late payout compared to me, so it's alright going for him. Alright, submission's closed for the credit heist, so let's do that, I guess. So we'll start with Tammin. So let me just have a look. Will I get 5 million or more in the credit heist? So it can count for either of these. If I get below 5 on both, it's a no. Whoo, we got 10 mil. Alright, people have got channel points. That was actually pretty decent, that. Yeah, I think that's safely enough. And what about this? Yeah. I might have preferred it here, to be honest. If I'm being a bit picky and choosy, I always feel like I lack credits on Crimson, so I would have preferred it here. Yeah, that's nudging me about the raid. I don't delete the mail because then I remember to keep checking it. But yeah, I think we're in a kind of okay position just for the fact that, like I said, I can't do anything with that. Well, what am I thinking about then? Is it Bane I'm thinking about? Because I'm sure there was something I said I wanted to wait for some energy. There we go, get some of this. That must have been it. How far off am I off an Omicron? 7 out of 20. I mean, thankfully, it's not that pressing here. I mean, the mods are terrible for starters, but he's only, what, gear 8, so it's not like I need Omicrons right now this second. But it's good to have a goal. I'm trying to think, what was my last Omicron? Oh, that was it. I think I did Ben. Yeah, I got Ben up to 3 Omicrons, so he's maxed out now. It does. I keep saying to myself, I would like to do some more on Trench at some point. I've got his lead. That's good for just general TW stuff, but it'd be nice to get some more stuff just to buff him up a bit. And obviously Beck's good. I have switched my defense around. I haven't. I'll say in that. I don't remember exactly how much I've done on my free-to-play here. I know I switched 1 or 2 things, but I did switch a few more on my main. I'm hoping, a bit in the vein of you saying JMK, I'm hoping it's not been bad decisions, but we'll see. We will see. Okay, basic. I said to myself, I need to do some like squad tabs for the likes of GAC. Just try and get some actual team comps down on paper a bit. I feel like a lot of the time I'm just always scrambling for what I want. The only thing I've ever really put down is Star Killer, and that's just because it saves me going to like 3 different filters. And even then I sometimes forget to use it. I can't say I would look forward to that battle. I mean, maybe with Bane, C's got more viability there, but then you're losing Bane for something else, so it's a bit of an awkward one, to put it mildly. I know you could then do something like C, GBA, Watt, Armor, all that lot, but I don't know about you, I find that messy. Have I lost this one, by the way? I think I have. Because Leviathan's about to go. No, we're still in it. Adrad's about to take a turn, we're cool. No worries, Drafts, no worries, man. I'll catch you around. Yeah, we're all good here. We're all good. Essentially, they weren't dying as fast, were they? I'm alright. I say I don't need cheering up. I'm feeling alright, man. Okay. So just one more battle and we've done here. The only thing I can think is, because I've done both my credit heists, I don't want to do the raid because it means I've got to remod and everything. Ugh. I'm probably going to do that tonight. It's the beauty of Conquest being done for me now. All I need to do is hit the sim button, I'm done. So this is actually quite a chill few days for me now because I've got just sim Conquest, place TW defenses down. Yeah, well, this is obviously the next day as well, so I feel like we're in quite a chill little period now. Yeah, exactly. Calm before the storm. Although when the storm you're referring to as TB, I feel like it's not that bad. Speaking of the Gungan Storm, I'm curious if this guy's got Jar Jar. He has. Only Relic 7 though, I'm a little bit disappointed, Rose. Usually you're a lot more proactive, shall we call it, on the new releases. got all the Omicrons though, so GG's there, I guess. Is that what I end up doing? I just start nosing at things. Let me go bottom, let me just see, has he got... I'm assuming he's got Padawan and Obi-Wan. It's just finding it. There's Qui-Gon. Did I miss it? Must have missed it. Oh, there it is, Rally 4. And a few mods missing. I can't help it. When you've got someone who's whaley in your shard, it's hard not to want to Luke every now and again. It's like seeing the toys you haven't got. Kronos is pretty big. He's 13 point... well, just over 13 million, so counting it. But I don't think he wails per se, but he might have Jar Jar. Yeah, yes, he's got Jar Jar. But did he get Padawan Obi-Wan? My guess is he did. Either that or he didn't. Yeah, there it is. Padawan Obi-Wan, 7-star. And the Datacron. It's why I always think Crimson does well. You know, I'm free to play and I've got, I wouldn't say whale krakens, but I've got people who really do sort of push these things. So, yeah, it's like when you get, you know, day one of a new release and Fleet, like, you know, new capital ships or whatever, they've got it, you know, and usually they've got it well relicked and all this kind of stuff. So, I do feel like I always have a good little testing ground, shall we call it. You know, I can see if counters work well or not. Downside is, if they don't work well, I'm kind of stuck, because I either have to ask them to move, which I don't like doing, or I have to just suck it up and take lower payouts, which just suck a bit for a free-to-play. By comparison, my main account's very friendly. At least as far as, you know, not so many big spenders or high investors or whatever you want to phrase it. Let me just hit Cecil here, and we'll just take out Mark 6. Oh. RNG was with him, but thankfully we didn't need to win it. You know, I'm really crystal broke right now. It's with doing all the 100 refreshes on here. I've been really feeling it with Conquest. What's the time on here? 1 minute. I don't think there's anything that I'm like close to here. I'm working on stat. I want to try and get stat built so GG's got a bit of extra viability. Oh, hang on. I can use my get 3 here. Oh, that's not bad. We got to 25 pretty quickly. I'm trying to only use my Get 3 on the battle computers because... Well, Get 3 and Get 2. I'm trying to just exclusively use it there because I farm this node all the time. So it just seems a waste. Yeah, as much as I do appreciate the fact that they're giving us ways of getting a bit of a progress on the characters like the Gungans, it really is rough because it's like I say, I kind of need to win GAC today just to try and have some oomph on the chase. I mean, I don't think I'm doing terrible with the Gungans, at least relatively. You know, obviously anyone who's got Jar Jar GG's to you, but I've got Tarpals done. You know, he's nice and ready. Boss Nass, I'm doing a refresh a day. So that's 25 crystals. Bombardier, I'm doing 2 refreshes because I think the calculations were to get him ready by the time the raid launches, you need to do 2. And I think Phalanx is 2 to 3. So we could be going to the 100 refresh there. So thankfully Phalanx isn't available right now, but it's kind of where my headset is, that, or my headspace I should say, that, yeah, these accelerated, well, additive drops I should say, they're going to be really helpful. I mean, if we can get boss up to 6-star, I'm happy enough. That's a nice little bit of a boost to what I've been doing. Bombardier, if we can get him to 5, if we're looking at Phalanx to 5, I'm happy with all them. I mean, like I say, Tarpals is done. That's just a big plus here. I haven't got to worry about his shards. Can maybe even start giving him some gear soon enough. Because ideally, I won't be in this spot soon where you see people who've got they work on new characters straight away, and they essentially just put the Karatex on, get them to gear 11. And I'm like, I'd love to be able to do that because then it means you've got these usable characters, or at least usable in the sense that you're essentially just waiting to take them to gear 12. Whereas I never feel I can do that. But then again, I don't know if that's like a whale thing. Probably is. Okay, let's give that a smack. Right, so when this battle's over, I'm actually just going to nip downstairs and get myself a drink. I drank my coffee as fast as I probably should. So, yeah, I need to keep my refreshments going. Okay, that ain't nice. I'm curious, I know I'm going back to the raid and the Gungans a little bit here, but I would like to know what they're thinking with the raid. Like, what direction it's going in. Are they going similar to what we've seen in Sector 3? Which makes sense, you know, it'd be weird to create a whole node with specific mechanics to then turn away from that. But it makes you think, what is the actual raid going to be like? Is it just going to be that? Because doing that twice a week could get a little bit monotonous. Sorry, not twice a week, once a week. Every 10 days. Just as another little added thing, I like the fact that they brought the Crate Dragon back with Rise of the Empire. I can't see them doing the same with Endor. I don't know about anyone else, but I can't see like the Endor raid being recycled anytime soon, just for the fact that it's... If you're going to do Endor, sure, it's going to be one of the Relic 9, 10 planets, so it's a long way off, you know. Yeah, a bit of PTSD from it as well. So it's like, are they just kind of content that it's in the layer event and they're just going to leave it as that? Like, right, if you want to have a bit of nostalgia on it, play the layer event. It just gets in my head a bit. I'm like, what will the aim be? Okay. I think we can close Crimson down anyway. We've got first. That's the message I keep ignoring. Let's close this. Okay. So, going to put a BRB on, go and get a drink. I'll be back momentarily. Move my buttons around. Here we go. Hello again. Okay. I am really looking forward to getting this team up and running. Just saw Cal there and I'm like, we gave Sierra an Omicron the other day, so she's ready and waiting. Malikos is obviously next, but it'd be nice to just give all of these a little bit of love in that regard. We'll see. Sadly, the Omicron didn't go on before GAC lock-in. Okay, so let's get here. So, I'm not exactly sure how this works out, but my skill rating's 3574, and to be in Kaiba 1 I need to be above 3610. So, I feel like I'm here and I shouldn't be here. Nevertheless, we're up against Darth Fox. So, let's see what Foxy's got today. Okay, so we're 300k behind, 38 Zetas ahead. We're behind by 1 Omicron, 21 total relics and 25 relic 5 pluses behind, so yeah, okay, they're not great numbers. They've got a big Datacron advantage, so that doesn't feel nice. But we've got mod advantage, so I'm actually looking at all them and I'm thinking, okay, you know, swings and roundabouts, we're doing good in some things, they're doing good in some things, so we can live with it. Okay, as far as GLs, they've got everything, so yay. As far as meta units, they haven't got Afra, but they have got everything else. So, on the other hand, I'm missing Third Sister and Bo-Katan Mandalore. And finally, we've got all the ships between us, so no surprises there. Okay, so it's affected by the squish. Yeah, I can understand that. So essentially I lose today, I go back to Kaiba 2. Right. They've left ships. Let's see. Atbar didn't get a hold. Rex 5s didn't get a hold. Dash did. Finn didn't. And Salty didn't. Okay. Things like this make me think of water is wet. Okay, Gas didn't get a hold. Slacker didn't get a hold. That's a little disappointing. Kira didn't get a hold. Ray didn't get a hold. And Malgus didn't get a hold. So that's a bit of a bummer. Just bring this up for a minute. Minute or so ahead. And back wall, nothing from Aura, nothing from Boba, nothing from Saw, nothing from Tarful, and nothing from Sana. Great. So let's do the compare, see how they're looking. At least compared to what they usually do. So they put Qui-Gon down with Ahsoka, that's unusual. Okay, they've got Lord Vader, they've got Trench, they've got Adrad, and they've got Bo-Katan. Okay, that is different. Alright, let's see what's down south. Bo-Katan could be a problem. Simply because I haven't really faced her. Okay, there's a CLS, Jabba, Newt, Leia, and Caloran back. So that's as expected, so that's good. So let's bring this over here. Let's show you what's going on. So I've had a few plans. Not entirely sure if they're all viable, but we'll go through it and see. First things first, I want to check that Lord Vader comp. I want to see if that is Fennecable or not, because I saw it, but I didn't actually register it, if you know what I mean. Okay, so that would be hard to Fennec. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it would be tough. So I think there we switch, we do JML. Which then means we've got to do Starkiller on Rey. I don't know why it wasn't allowing me to do that then. For some reason it's playing up. Oh, that's great. Okay, sod it. Let's move this over here. Let's start mapping in my teams what we've got available, because a lot of these are pretty straightforward as far as what I've got to use, but some of them aren't so much. So let's start off with the GLs we've got available. We've got Jedi Master Luke. We've got Leia. We've got Jabba. And then we've got Adrad. We've got Commander Luke. We've got Grand Inquisitor. We've got Afra. We've got Bane. I'm going to put Seer even though she's really undercooked right now. We'll put Bosk in because Bosk could get some play. We've got Grievous. We've got EP. Hopefully it won't play up if I try again. I'm going to put Jed Knight Raven. You never know, we might use his lead, so it'd be nice to be able to identify it. We've got Iden. Got Tuscan Chieftain. Oh, I was typing in Ruskin then for some reason. I will put Fennec in here just for future reference more than anything. We've got Daka there, so I'm actually just going to call that Talzin because Talzin's the team I would use. We've got Paddis, although she's Relic 5, the rest of my team wouldn't be that good, so we're not really considering her for a high-end counter. We've got Mon Mothma. We've got Maul. We've got Wampa. I think that's about it as far as, like, good counters. Yeah, there's a few there I wouldn't really want to chance. Okay. So, going back to this. I do feel like we need to JML there. And again, it's not letting me. Ah, you click on it, right. Okay, that's not... That explains it a bit more. So, we layer the Jabba. We Bane Layer. And I feel like we have to Jabba Rey. That could be sketchy. From there, I'm thinking Adrad really hasn't got a potent home. I'm going to put it there for the time being, but I'm not convinced it's going to stay there. CLS I did pencil in before for Trench, but I'm not sure if it's that common right now. GI I'd penciled in for Caloran back. Might be better going towards Qui-Gon though. It might be that we do Afra on Caloran. If that, I'll have to check as a counter, but if it's possible, we'll try it. Bosk before was going to do Adrad, so that can stay there. If we can afford it, I'd move Jabba away from there and put Starkiller on. We'd have to see what the Rey lineup is. Iden can do Mon Mothma. The Tuscans can do CLS. But after that, I'm not 100% on some of these. I mean, what is the Newt lineup? It's a bit strange that they've put Trench and Newt down. Newt Dooku B2, and it's got a Dooku Kron. Yeah, that's more if they've got Darth Vader leads, so that's not that great. He probably would have been better doing Darth Vader lead and just putting a random Sith there, because even though it's a... Well, yeah, it's a Sith Kron, so it would have benefited Darth Vader. A little bit weird, that one. So, I think with that, we might be better actually doing something like Padme. Maybe. Yeah, and I'll work the back wall out when we get there, I think. I don't really know what to say about Bo-Katan Mandalore. That's a bit rough. If there is Rey back there, we might swap this around and do that. But that isn't ideal. Anyway, Let's try and get this party started. So, we'll start on the south wall, because south is worth more. So, let's kick it off with Tuscans. We haven't got the Tuscan Cron like we did before. Have we got anything nice and expendable that's dark side? That's separatist, that's separatist. I think we'll just use this. It's got a little bit of offense if when one of them dies, so it might be alright. Trying to remember the way you target them. I'm assuming it's CLS first. Alright, 20 stacks. We're looking good with Warrior. Alright, can we just yeet 3PO? Nearly. Alright, let's cleanse what we can. There we go. 67. Pretty solid. Right, next up. Jab jab. I haven't actually used Leia much on offense since, well, I haven't really used her much on offense for a while. Just looking to see if there is anything that could be nice. That could be nice for the armor pen. Downside is Drogon deals special damage. I think Leia's physical. Yeah, so she get the armor pen. Although that one probably is more useful, just keeping the Jabba team quiet. Okay, so remove Drogon's turn meter. Okay, stun please. Nope. Let's put that on R2. And let's give Bush a smack. Right, we'll do the AoE. Hopefully the burning can finish off Leia. So I'm going to just try and get a bit of damage on Chrysanthemum. Alright, apparently Bush was just not taking the hint there, so I thought let's make sure she goes. We're going to put that on Leia. Okay, that isn't nice, but hopefully we can bring Drogon back if he goes. No, he's hanging in. Alright, he was hanging in. I can actually hit Jabba, so I'm going to, so that way we can ult and try and kill Chrysanthemum. Oh, too early. I thought with the protection it'd be tough, but I was like, go on, can we do it? Can we stall killing Jabba? Try and get Drogon back? By the looks of it, not really. We've got 2.5 minutes. If we can stall, it's worth it, but it's if we can stall. Because this ult meter could be too slow. Yeah, too slow. 54. I should have saved it until I knew I got a guaranteed kill shot. Okay, next up, Newt. Let me just reread this. So, the start of the battle, protection up. Whenever the damage at the start of the turn again 2% turn meter, that isn't going to be anything important. Whenever Dooku stuns an enemy, he gains 10% crit damage and 5 speed. So, Padme should be a hard counter here. But when I say Padme, I don't really mean Padme, I mean Gidney. Yeah, this should be a hard enough counter. Right, 20 stacks. I think if I do this, I'll call the assist one task, so that should still damage Dooku. There we go. Let's dispel that. We're not going to hit Dooku when he's got Makashi, we're not suicidal, but we will do that. We won't kill him, but we'll at least get the stealth off him. We'll get speed up on ourselves. Right, whenever you're ready, Gideon, we're going to cleanse that. We're not going to use the basic here, we'll use the assist on Padme. Just feels like we've got to dance around a bit here, and I don't mind. Oh, nearly. Again? There we go. I thought it'd go on a second. Okay, so let's do the special. Cleanse that. 5 stacks. Not enough for a kill, but I don't mind that. Again, we'll call Padme to assist to try and get the protection back up. Okay. We'll do that. Cleanse that. Get rid of Newt's turn meter. And this is a kill shot. 57. Right, next up. It's Bane's world and we're all living in it. Where's Sass? Here, sassy sassy. Banekron, there we go. It's pretty funny how it's 2v3 but it becomes 3v3. Okay, let's start with that. Let's just bomb them. And we'll do the big lightning storm thing. We don't want to stealth, so we'll just do that. Alright, Sass is gone. Nice to have known you. And Bigot. Drogon gone. R2 gone? Yep. Right, we're just waiting for another chance to give Leia a bonk. There we go. 55. Then Caloran back. Now, I do need to check this one out because I'm not convinced this is a hard counter. Well, I say I'm not convinced. I have got no conviction whatsoever in it, but let's see what it does do, or what can beat it even. So Caloran, Kiadi, and Gas. Okay. Not looking good for me at the moment. Yeah, Afra's 15%, so we're not going to try that. Let's take this filter off that I've got an attacking GL, because I just can't afford to use one. Let's just see what the win rate would be for CM Malicos without Omicrons. Alright, no one's tried to CM Malicos without the Omicrons. Yeah, literally every battle has had the Omicron, so that does not look good for me. Alright, what other options have we got? None of these are looking good, I'm going to be honest. A load of Banes. I like the idea of Ewoks doing it. It was a Gear 11 Caloran, no wonder. JKR JKL Hoda? The Ewoks are OP. Why do people deny themselves the truth? Yeah, people are throwing a lot of stuff at them and it's not landed. Eee. I honestly don't know what's best to throw at it. Because my gut is saying maybe we go overboard a little. I suppose let's have a look at Lord Vader for a minute. I think they've attacked, haven't they? Yeah, they've taken down a fleet. So you've done well then. I mean, this event will come to perfect time for you as far as actually getting it done and dusted. Alright, so I was right about Fennec. She's not doing great in this matchup right now. It does make me laugh though, it keeps saying that... what's his face? Bo-Katan's doing well. I'm like, yeah, let's just see how the new season starts. Yeah, I'm hoping it's a bit more frequent at the very least. I'm sure I heard him say it's coming out in July or something, so that's not too bad. Oh, hang on, I've just realised I've got the no GL filter on. That's better. 64% win rate with JKL and Hoda. 79% win rate with Calcastus. I'm assuming that's their final battle. Point being, none of those need Raven. So maybe we could afford to use Raven against Caloran. Oh. Okay, so if we were to do Cal... Actually, it says Cal here is a 0% win rate. The one win I had JKL and Hoda. Alright, so if we do against Lord Vader, I'm really trying to wing this around. If we do JML lead, but we exclude Hoda and JKL, Cal and Shaq. Well, we use Shaq, so that's a no-no. Let's make sure Cal's in there, because I feel like Cal's important. Cal and Bastel are 83. This is for a lot of hopium as well, as far as this one battle where someone did beat Caloran Beck Kron with Rev and Luke Hoda. Oh, and it was an anti-revive Kron as well, so we'll keep that in mind. This is anti-revive, so it's not the 100% health and offense. I think we're going to give this a go. It's not something I'm confident in, but I think let's wing it. That's an interesting question. Would an ability block Kron be more useful? There aren't any revives in that team, are there? Like, Beck can't bring someone back, can he? Okay, so there's no revives or anything, so I figure we go with this. Try and use ability block Krons to disrupt, and go about it this way. The first time he would be defeated, he instead recovers 100% health and protection, gains a bonus turn. Otherwise, if the allied leader is a Galactic Republic Jedi, which none of this really matters. Hey Art, how you doing? Just try and wrap our heads around Caloran here a bit. No worries. Yeah, so my thoughts are, we could at worst multi-shot this, but we... See, this is where I'm now getting to a funny spot, because I'm thinking, would it be better to not use... to use Cal Kestis here, so that we've got a permakill? Well, not necessarily a permakill, but just a kill. But saying that, there's no... I'm assuming he would saviour himself, wouldn't he? So it's not worth trying to do it that way. Go on, we'll go with this. It would bypass saviour. So it makes a bit more sense to use Cal Kestis here and go for the lower win rate option on Lord Vader, surely. Like, Luke and Hoda are... They're still a good option against Lord Vader. So if I make sure Cal's involved... I mean, we could do Jolie and Cal, arguably. I mean, Raven and Cal can just pass turns between one another. So we should get the insta-kill reasonably fast. Go on. Let's give this a go. I feel like I've spent a long time building up to doing one version and I've gone for another. It's like in a quiz show, they always say, don't change your answer at the last minute, and I feel like that's what I've done. Okay, that was pretty rough. Swap turns. We're going to basic Kiadi, I guess. And we're going to put that onto Jolie. Oh, okay, saviour. Okay. Let's do that there. Oh. Yeah, they wanted Jolie. They wanted him bad. Yeah. Okay, that was about as bad as you could get as far as preloads. Yeah, it is nasty. I'm trying to think of the best way around it, and I haven't really got a good answer, I'm just being honest. I'm thinking... maybe we can try Inquisitors. I was going to use them on the Qui-Gon team, but I'm thinking it's not really viable. So we've got a decent Inquisitor Kron. I'm thinking if we use this to get this down, then maybe we can do something else on Qui-Gon. I'm just going so far off script now, it's unreal. Fixed to 9th? Like, broken? Because I've not heard about it being broken. Ah, okay. That is not welcome. Right, one down at the very least. Let's just base it. Oh, lovely. Okay. I should have gone with this. 100% I should have gone with this. Okay. We got through it, that's the main thing. Right, we'll have a look at the back wall in a second. I just want to see if they had any issues on flick, because they've got over 2,000, but they did take their time. It took 3 to take down Leviathan, so we got a chance with Fleet. Okay, so Ray is at the back. There's Phasma, which isn't usually there, although I'm guessing that's a first order Cron. Okay, nothing too fancy, but it's still okay. Ewoks, they were not planned. Rex and Fives were. Not Rex and Fives, Rex and Fifth. And then Ray, and it is the Ray Cron. Yeah, this guy's giving me the fun stuff today. That's for sure. Okay, well, let me have a look at Bo-Katan. The issue with looking at Bo-Katan is I don't really know what she's going to be good at without the Datacron. So the best thing I can think is we're going to put Bo in GAC. Here we go. Let's drag it over here so you can see. We're going to put Bo-Katan in. Pardon me. But we're going to make sure that her Datacron is not included. Who are the other two members? IG and Paz, okay. The thing is, I'm looking at Jabba and thinking, if we could use Jabba on Rey, which again I wouldn't say is a guarantee, but it's something. Have we got an off-meta that could take down Bo-Katan? I mean, Starkill is 61%? That's kind of promising. Afra doesn't stand a chance. Seal Malicos is 100, although I'm guessing that's got Omicrons involved. I'm going to try Starkiller here. Again, I'm going way off script compared to what I planned, but let's see if we can get this out. And then, hopefully we can Jabba the Ray. Battles like this, it doesn't help I don't really know Bo-Katan's kit. Alright, so let's just stagger IG-12 so he's not constantly doing that. Alright, that's one down. Let's throw the grenade. Alright, the staggers have been hit, so this is looking alright. What's that buff called? Ancestral Resolve? Okay, nothing too big going on there. I was just going to say, can we clarify if it's no for IG-12 or no that I'm doing something wrong? Okay. Paz will take a bonus turn, but do we care? Oop. He just nicked some banners. Okay, I'm more than fine with that. 54, we got through it. My banners care, but we got through it. That is the main thing. Hey up, Liam. I'm doing okay. How about yourself? Ray, Ben, Cal. And if I'm right, the Ray Crom wasn't around last time, was it? So let's just see what Jabba's looking like in general in this matchup. Not great, is the answer. 29% win rate. It can win. Oh, it looks like doubt played a part. I don't know what Cal Zeta does off the top of my head, but I'm hoping that not being there is helpful. Plus, Ben hasn't got Omicron, so that's another thing I'm hoping is helpful. And only 5 Zetas on Ray, so a few things that I'm hoping might just swing things back my way. No, again, not asking for much, but just a little bit coming back my way. Have I got anything dark side related, just to beef up Chrysanthemum? Ugh. Quite literally not a lot. What's down here? Armor pen's not going to do much. I've got so many light side things. Go on, we'll do that. It's not great, but it's something dark side related. I think that'll benefit me more. I'm trying to think what a good situation here would be. Obviously getting Jabba out, but right, so I don't think that's like a big massive thing in the way this battle goes. I want to try and keep spreading thermals. Oop. Thank God you're tanky, Chrysanthemum. Right, let's put that over there. Okay, not good. Oh, you are a beauty, Chrysanthemum. How many times am I going to have to tell you that before you realise it? Okay. Damage immunity. Thankfully, Ray's ult can't prevent revives. Just try and get the protection up on Boosh. Ooh, okay. I'm just detonating all that. I'll keep saying it, Chris. You're a beauty. Ooh. Okay. We can't do anything with Ben until Ray's dropped, so we might as well do that just to get our stats back. Let's just put that on Ray. Okay. Fair enough. Base it. Let's just drop her so she goes into DI. There we go. Perfect. It's while she's in ult as well, so... Perfect's a weird word for it because we are going to take some damage, but we can put some protection up and hopefully that'll help. Okay, here's the ult. Okay, we're still standing. Okay. I think we can now actually get Ben, can't we? Or am I mistaken? Ooh. I could have sworn it was if Ray was under 50% health, you could get him. Yeah, I was right. Okay, so we have got a clean up on the cards here, if worst came to worst, but I'm hoping at this point full auto could do it. Just try and whittle her down. Okay. One down. Got Minton 15 to get another down. Okay, Armor Shred helps. Alright, it's going to be an ult again, we know that. We really need to get her down just for the fact that we can't really afford to clean up. There we go. 57. C'est magnifique. Right, so thank you all, thank you. Whew. And I'll thank you very much, Liam, as well. I'm going to say that was not comfortable. Okay, let's take Adrad in. Definitely feels like overkill, but I haven't really got a use for Adrad otherwise, so... Oh, hang on. Be right back, folks. Oh, there we go. Hello again. Right, let me press that. Okay. Sorry, we're getting a stair lift. Big news as far as like what's been going on at home. Mum's, she asked for it I think back in February, maybe a bit earlier, so it's taken a long time for him to process it all. But yeah, fingers crossed next week we'll have a stair lift in the house. So going to be very good because it means my mum can go up and down stairs a lot easier than she is right now. So very good news. Okay, I don't necessarily think we need to have a crom, but is there anything nice? I mean, I've got these Gungan ones that are doing absolutely jack all. Crit avoidance and crit damage might be nice. And it's not the highest armor pen, so it's not like I need it for that. Is anyone else having that? I think I bought it up last week, but I'm getting a lot of Gungan crons. I haven't got any Gungans I can use, Tom, but they just keep giving them to me. Right, stun if we can, apparently not. You've only got 4 crons above level 3. I mean, I've got quite a few at level 6, obviously, to have that point, but it's as if they've coded it to give you more Gungan crons, which I could believe, you know, just entice people to get them, but it's a little bit frustrating. I mean, I'd gladly swap with you if I could. I had so many Gungan ones that I was wasting reroll materials. I think crit avoid was the right call here, because I wouldn't say like the massive critters, but they've certainly got a crit in them. Yeah, 57, that was pretty clean. Alright, I'm going to come back to this wall in a minute. I need to see what else is going on. Okay, so let's go to this. We did leave this. Luke, Hoda, and after losing Cal Kestis unnecessarily, I really hope this plays out well. Here we go. Okay, let's give that to Luke. I don't want someone to get fractured, so I won't prioritise Thrawn. Alright, we can use Hoda now. Okay, so he didn't gain any mastery off allies, but if there's one thing I always fear about Lord Vader, he doesn't really need it. It's like supercharging him when he's already got the ability to charge himself up. Let's try and heal up a little bit. I feel like we could do with it. Let's put that on Master Luke as well, just so that if they aren't dazed, they can be called. Just keep calling Hoda. Keep calling Hoda, I immediately don't call Hoda. Today's is nasty. There we go. Hoda. We've got an ult, thank God for that. We can afford to ult because I think Love Vader's got a turn or two until he ults, so might as well gate out the way now. I'll tell you what, a lot of this means I could do with being very efficient in fleet. Assuming we get there. Yeah, we need to heal again. Just add that. Okay. 54. I'm just skipping a team for a minute because I want to see if this works. I'm saying this, I actually want to check it now. I've sort of paused a minute. What is it? It's Trench, Django, GBA, and there is the Trench Cron. CLS without Han and Chewie has done it twice. Not clean ban as it seems. I mean, apparently Wampa's got a an 81% win rate here, but I wouldn't really want to throw my Wampa at that. I mean, like, these are Relic 7s and... well, certainly not Relic 3s. But I've got to admit, if I could use Wampa on this, that is a hell of a good trade. I'm just looking at the Trench Cron over here. Non-droid Separatist allies start the encounter with tactical supremacy for 2 turns. Whenever they gain a stack of heal over time, they gain 5% crit chance for the rest of the encounter. When they gain protection over time, they gain 5% stacking. Whenever Trench uses basic ability on his turn, call all allies with a riposte to assist. Whenever Trench shocks an enemy, he gains protection up. So, I'm just reading the one above. Whenever non-droid Separatist allies use a special ability on their turn, they gain riposte for 1 turn. So the question is, can we resist the riposte? Or the effects of riposte? Or will Wampa just die whenever one of them counters? I'm going to use that because it's got a bit of protection and health steal. I am actually curious if this has got a shot in hell, or if I'm just wasting a team, or a tune. Well, there's the health steal kicking in. I mean, I can't ignore taunt, but I can still do that. Okay. I mean, the daze is a little bit annoying that obviously we can't land that, but it looks like we don't need it. Alright, that's very good. Yeah, 58. I'm taking that. That leaves me CLS as well, which is fantastic, because I really didn't know what I was going to do without him, so very good. Yeah, if anything, that really makes me think about leaving Trench on defense on my free-to-play. I might have done it, so, but if I did, I'm pretty sure I put something decent with it. So, I think, if anything, that goes to show don't leave like a really crummy lineup like that. Try and do something with either Dooku or Newt or just something along those lines, but yeah, Wampa kind of owned that. Right, 1, 2, 3. This should be alright. By the way, sorry if that break was running just now. I only caught it just when I was looking at my phone. That's called grief. I think the mistake I've made here is not bringing in two targets that, sorry, 2 tunes that can ignore taunt. I'm pretty much relying solely on Mando to hit Jin. Okay, we got there. Let's do that. We'll basic this turn. And then, bye-bye. Let's see if we can get Jin. It would have been nice to have done a Nuno reverse there, but I think we're fine. Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing now? We haven't got Qui-Gon. Sorry, Grand Inquisitor for Qui-Gon. Maybe Sia Malicos could do it. We got Afra. GG. I feel like we got options. But we could just go for the old reliable. I'm very wary of how I phrase that. Mute B1 Django. I've always found it better when you can just go straight for Anakin. You know, you haven't got Mason there. Alright. Newt takes a turn. Looking at this, I get the impression I need to check my Newt's mods. It looks very squishy. Right, double tap. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, I was just going to say, we're going to lose here. Hey. It's the foresight that gets you. Alright, so he's probably got an AoE lined up. Yeah, this was not a good idea. If in doubt, go for the bounty hunters. The bat wall, it is cracks, well, you know, clones cracks, Phasma, and Ewoks. Alright, that went absolutely terrible again. I honestly thought we'd have more there. Just suck them off. I didn't want to Malik it. I was trying to really just use anything. It was more a case of I wanted something I thought would work. There were some things I just wasn't convinced would work. Without the Omicrons, I didn't know how reliable that was. I feel like what I need is a playbook of what CM Malikas can do with and without Omicrons, because at the moment I just feel like I'm guessing too much with it. I mean, that will have lost me the round. Short of some miraculous turnaround, but I just don't see that. Yeah. Let's see, get rid of that. Go on, we'll give Seer a go here. Why not? Let's just see what they can do. I mean, at this point, you can't help but look and think, would it be better just... Never mind. Yeah, Malikos... Oh, I thought Malikos would have gone there. My turn meter has been absolutely brutalised here, by the way. He looked like he could solo it, but no. Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, this. To be fair, this guy set some good teams. I'm not knocking him one bit. I didn't do well enough in certain battles, but yeah, it's a bit of a bummer when it looks like we're going to lose based on this. I was going to say, can we hit fives, please? Alright, so we're going to lose someone. Or maybe not. Yeah, we're not punching through that. Although we have a bit more time, which is something. It's kind of annoying now Krax just heals himself up like that though. Yeah, it's too much for Maul on his own, this. We got fives out, so I'm taking that as a positive as far as getting through the rest. Okay, so we're going to just try and clean it up. You know, we're going to try and get through the rest of the board, but yeah. It's hard to take positives out of it in a lot of ways. We're going to get Rex selected here, aren't we? Yeah. I know it's to do with Rex's unique, or Captain Rex's unique, but man, that is annoying. You feel like you're punching him down and he just says, no, I'm carrying on here. Let's take some droids on. Okay, let's just stop you from doing things for a minute. Okay, correction. I'm going to try and stop you from doing things for a minute. There we go. Yeah, someone gets yeeted. So we lose the exposes, but we've now got a lot to take him down. But yeah, bad banners. Feels like an absolute waste for the murder droids, but I'll send them in. This is where it's kind of frustrating, because I feel like I lost momentum so fast when it came to the Qui-Gon battle. Arguably it was before that as well, but still. Listen with the raid, party of 15. Hello there everyone, how y'all doing? Just cleaning up a back wall. To be honest, we've probably lost this round. I say probably we have, but we're going to try and just at least show some face. Let's do a basic. Oh, I thought we got you then. That'll do. And murder bears. Something nice for the murder bears. You know, I'm doing that and I'm thinking, why don't I just try Iden? Okay, so there's a daze, I respect that. For, you know, protection up and all that lot. But we can dispel it. Can't we? Let's go and pop up again, sadly. Can we get rid of one of these? Not if we keep giving protection up. There we go. So we can apply a death mark now. Okay, a few counters, nice. Sadly, again, protection up, but it's kind of the downside of trying this team. .57, that's not too bad. Makes me think, would it have been better if I'd just done Iden and Scout? Okay, so Leviathan, we're going to use Chimera. there aren't many times I veer off this path now. Alright, we did get the bomb. Bring in special forces. We'll do the flyby. To kill or not to kill, that is the question. We do. Let's heal up. Aiden gets stunned. Okay, we've still got time to bring in this. Anger's gone, but we don't care about that. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. Pass the turn to Aiden. Alright, just time to control the Mark 6. And I think we want to use the heal here. Because if they take over the ship, they will then do the AoE. Yep, so we'll get feared, but then they do the AoE with Chimera and we'll get out of fear. Because the AI is smart like that. We'll do that, do that. I mean, thankfully that didn't really do much of anything. Right, when Vader's ready, I will try and hit Scimitar. Well, actually, we're all on it now. Alright, cool. 69. Hello, Slasher. How you doing? I think we're okay with this. Sorry, I'm just looking at the clock above my webcam. I couldn't tell if that said 5:22 or 6:22. I thought, God, where's time gone? And see, I put jacket potato in the oven for 6 o'clock. I was like, damn, I'm going to be late. I was going to say, yeah, 69. Going to say everyone's favourite school. Alright, let's do that. Okay, so Annie goes. Smack that. And go on, we'll give it another smack. Now the AoE hopefully does the job. There we go. And I kind of want just not reinforce at this point, because the main reason I bring the reinforcements along is just in case we have a bad bit of RNG, but it looks to be going our way. At least right now. Okay. Might as well get rid of the crit damage up. You don't want them having more damage on you. And there's the ult. So Marauder gets a bit angry. I mean, I think that is technically wrong. You know, the unique for Marauder says if the allied capital ship is destroyed, and I'm thinking it hasn't been destroyed, it's gone away. You know, it's gone walkies. I think the wording might be better if it was like, if there is no longer an allied capital ship. Okay. So Adrad takes a turn. I'll just do that. Honestly, Solasha, it's such a big part of the game. I mean, I've not got Leviathan on my free-to-play account, and I'm just feeling I'm feeling the squeeze really badly. And it's just because ships, like you say, they're so important. It's really maddening. By the way, this is not something I want to do, but I feel kind of penned in to try it. Yeah, this is awkward because I don't really want to do a mirror, especially with lesser gear on Zori, but I'm thinking I don't trust Malevolence. Yeah, it's strange how fleets can always feel different depending on the account you're on as well. Hello, Sopper, how you doing? Let's go for their Ray, I guess. Very nice. Game design could be a fun little avenue. Yeah, Zetas do have an impact on the power of a ship. Omicrons don't really. I say really because I think what's the name? Dash. I think his Omicron does have an impact, but it's not worth mithering over. Oh right, Staffordshire Uni, I'm guessing, or Kiel. Either way, nice one. I never went to either of them, but I did. Yeah, I did visit them both. That can be evaded, so I don't use it yet. Here's comeuppance, surely. Yep. Alright, I didn't die, but I did get whacked a bit. Okay, that's kind of okay. Oof. Let's bring in this. Double tap. That deflector shield could be so clutch. Oh, they got us. This is where it's just been such an awkward battle, because every time I get a chance to use my AoE, they've got foresight. I'm gonna burn it. It's kind of just sitting there doing nothing. Double tap, go on. There we go. Just about getting through this. Oh. Yeah, I was miles behind. I mean, fair play, Darfox. You did well. You deserve your win. You put some really tough teams down for me, or at least tough in terms of what I had available. But yeah, GG's. I'm gonna say no complaints. I knew what I could afford to drop, and I just didn't keep to them limits. All right, let's go here, man. Let's get the free to play up. But yeah, a little bit disappointing, that one. Yeah, so hopefully Crimson can pick up the slack a little bit. I didn't really do as much preparation here though, so that's the concern. Last night I was up, well, I say last night. Last night my internet was down, so I was trying to just keep myself entertained watching a video on my phone, and all I really had time for yesterday afternoon was actually, I'm trying to remember what I was doing yesterday afternoon. Oh, that was it. I just come back from the vet. I was my dog's got a few things that just need attending to. Okay, Fleet Arena. Oh, no, don't shut the game down. Alright, round one. We're up against Mastar Nico. Probably butchered that, apologies. Let's show you the compare. Okay, so, let's see, we're 100k behind, so not the biggest GP differences. We've got 28 more Zetas than them, and 7 more Omicron, so both very positive numbers. Only 5 behind on the total relics, but we're 10 ahead on the Relic 5 pluses, so I actually like that in a way. Even though they've got more, we've got more bang for our buck, essentially, so I can take that. Datacrons, they have got a lead. It's 228 to 843, so I'd like to think we've got a nice number of 9s at least there. And then 6.mods, we've got good scores by comparison, so all in all, I would say we've got some good things in our favour here. As far as GLs, they've not got Love Vader and Leia, so I like that. We haven't got to worry about either of them causing us trouble. Ray and Slacker, obviously, with Datacrons could be a problem, though. Now, on this account, we did get Bane during this Conquest week that's just passed. So, he's only Gear 8, he hasn't gone Omicron, so we're not considering him actually usable, but he's there, so he can at least look pretty and support us from the sidelines. Neither of us have got anything else. And then finally ships, we're both missing Leviathan, so we're on an even footing there as well, so hopefully these are all things that will stand us in good stead moving forward. At least as far as this round goes anyway. Okay, so they haven't attacked. Let's show you the defense very quickly. I don't think I've altered too much here. So we've got Finn, Rose, Zori. We've got Night Sisters, we've got Qui-Gon, we've got Phasma, and we've got Maul and Bo-Katan and Canderous. That probably needs tweaking. We've got Rey, we've got the Holocron in. I knew I'd change something. We've got Finn, Poe. We've got Bam, Malgus, and Bubba. So a few tweaks, but not many. So let's show you what we're facing. We've got Newt B1 Django. We've got Bosk, Dengar, Dabbob, Bulba. Savage Army, Marauder, and Bastila. Do I not run a Sarge with Talzin? I try and do 2 teams, so generally I'd have a Sarge lead in 3v3 with some stun tunes, and then I'd have Talzin where she can maybe do some revives. That's the general idea I go for. Honestly, there probably are more efficient ways when you've got more available in your roster, but I try and split them up just to spread myself out a bit. So yeah, Finn, Poe, and Shaq Clone. So, okay. I was going to say any GLs. We've got 2 down here. We've got Gear 12 Treya. Okay. We've got Ray Holdo. So no Ben. That's a nice thing to see. We've got Crew, Sith Trooper, and First Order Officer. Malgus, Malik, Darth Revan. And JMK, Cat, and GK. So not the scariest of walls, I'll be honest. We got Ray here. Oh, by the way, my JML's still not got an ult, so he's kind of halfway to where we want him. I am going to do Starkiller. It maybe is a little unnecessary considering I've got 4 GLs and I don't need to undersize, but I can't help but look and think, I kind of think I want to. I mean, that's not doing much of anything. Trouble is I haven't got any Dark Side Crons. I suppose we could go for that. The blind with Inquisitors isn't too impactful. Alright, we want to do that. That one ability you never use, and it's the one time you do use it. Okay, Palps is still standing. Okay, Palps is still standing. Barely. Okay, he's not standing anymore. Oh. Yeah, I'm backing out of this. This is just not worth sticking in. Alright, that was a bad first drop. You're so ready to pull 5 shards for $100 worth of crystals. I'm assuming we're talking about Master Qui-Gon here. Yeah, I can't say I'm going that heavy. I mean, if you've seen my crystal income on both my accounts, I haven't got over 1,000 crystals, so I don't actually think I can go for Qui-Gon day one, which is a little bit disappointing, I'm not going to lie. Right. Let's do... I don't know why I'm going for Empire. Let's go C and... Actually, do I go C? Maybe we go Slacker. Because I haven't got a First Order Cron yet. Go on. Fair enough. I mean, I do love the film myself. I mean, again, it's part of my childhood, you know, and when I've heard, like, Calvin talking about it, I can understand it. It's one of those that if you can do it, you do it. Alright, tank down. We have got an ult. I'm just going to keep hitting hold though, just for the fact that she's the one that's going to stop us from doing what we want to do. Okay, we got our ult. I mean, I can imagine... Oh, wow. That's got to be a first. I don't think I've ever got rid of a Ray before the sides. At least like that. Wow. But yeah, I can imagine some of these crons do throw people like that. Yeah, I mean, again, it's not something I've looked into, but I can imagine it's been very effective. I mean, this is the thing in 3v3 as well. You put in Padme instead of a tank. It's kind of weakening the team to make it stronger, if you know what I mean. Oh, it's a Padme team, not a JMK. Fair enough. Alright, we'll do the one turn. I want to make sure I get Cat out. Okay. I mean, it's funny, Volcrons are obviously the ones to go for, but I've never really worried about them. Like, you know, like last time they were around, I did like it, but it was the defense I liked more than anything. You know, back then, I think I had like 400% on a Crom with Daka. It was either 300 or 400%, you know, and for me, that was bigger than the actual 15% across the team. So, it's strange. It's like, I feel like this one's just a little subpar by comparison. I think we do go with C here. Yeah, I mean, the only one that I think you could argue bulk isn't best for is Night Sisters, because you want them to die. It's like a magic trick, Kit. I mentioned Night Sisters and you appear. Yeah, I mean, I can understand what you say. It's just more in general, you know, if they're too thick, then they're not going to be able to essentially ramp up, are they? But if you don't need them to ramp up, it's not bad. I mean, before I was looking for speeds because I thought if R2's quicker than Cat, I would be tempted to try it. Malik, can you please get the message that I do not want you around here. Yeah. That was a lot sketchier than I felt it needed to be. I like the idea of half of Kyber 1 in the sense of you got the schmoes like me who are just like, remod for 3v3? Okay, that I can understand. You know, the idea you don't want to just die to some random AoE. I can respect that. Well, that was easy. So, Geos, Mon Mothma, Padme, Adrad, and Qui-Gon. Na 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 na. Okay, basic that. I don't feel like I see a lot of JMKs. I mean, I think I've had 2 today, but in general it doesn't feel like I see them as much as I used to. I am wondering if I'm just misimagining it there, though. Okay. Remove turn meter, stun, and let's get some banners. It's a very slow ult kit. Okay, any chance I've got murder bears? I have. Okay. I'd like to use them. It's just where. Can Sidious do this, I wonder? Yeah. That's why I thought I'd check before I go into it. Right, so it can beat Venturi. It can beat... It has actually beat Qui-Gon's. 99% win rate. Just so we can make sure there isn't anything like bigger it can punch up to. I mean, 29% against Adrad. Yeah, I think we'll just give it a go here. Yeah, I can imagine Tuscans are good with it. Alright, I'm here again with another one, but it's more... This one feels more complicated. So let's take Sidious out. We saw before that Trench kinda does poo-poo in some situations, so I want to see what he's capable of if he's got his Cron. 92% win rate against Adrad. I actually think that's pretty solid. Okay. Just before I go in, what was the actual comp it suggested? Dooku Newt. Okay. Yeah, let's just go for Adrad, I guess. Makashu. She's about to take a turn, so we'll extort her. Dukester, we need you alive, man. That's better. That was not the wisest move, Jen. $56, one banner short, but still pretty solid. We can do Idonir. Nice and easy. Of course, the revive kicks in. It's like poetic timing. Okay, I think we drop a banner on Iden, but yeah, 56 is still fine. Padders. Actually, have I got Malak? No, no Malak. Bit of a shame that. Let's go JKR then. We'll do JKR, Jolie, and GMY. Wouldn't mind amongst all this, I still haven't found a use for my not my Tuscans, my Murder Bears. Okay, swap turns. I was going to say, my Tuscans are very undergeared over here, let alone Omicron. It's a regret. Worst thing is, I've got a Zeta on Chieftain purely for Conquest. Hey, he got me a clean win against CLS today. How I'm viewing it, I think they might be a better offensive team than defensive. With the Zeta, it just made it easier. But that was my view. Have I got Vader? No, Vader must be on defense. This feels really weird, but go on, one. See, that again, it's too weird. I can't justify it. It's overkill in a bad way. Scoundrels, Dash. These two. Or maybe that. Or that. Yeah. Vader's on defense. I feel like I neglected my Ewoks last 5v5 season. I'm glad I'm able to bring them out for a spin, even if 3v3 is not really their fighting ground. Alright, so that's a counter from Nisa and Chirpa. Actually, I didn't see the retribution there. There we go. Right. In you go, Nisa. One more. There we go. I mean, I remember when I was building these up, this is the kind of use case I had for them in the sense that they're not meant for big things, they're just meant for beating, like, lowly little teams that are kind of annoying. It's where Wicket is arguably better here, though, because he's got the health and protection recovery on the Zeta. Still, I wanted to use Nisa, so... permakill's needed, so 5 first, in you come. Did I say permakills? They aren't needed here. I don't know why I said that. Still, there we go. 56. Fin Po will do 1. Can I have some Jedi, please? Thank you. 1. Got a lot of tanks here. We'll do that. I mean, this is definitely overboard as far as what was needed, but it was clean. And then Wampa. Quite a few things didn't get out of my roster today. One down. Oh, try again. Might as well let Arc just die of dots. Or counters, whichever he prefers. 58. Cool. Okay, so we do... Yeah, I think we do Chimera, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... That'll do. Okay, the evasion was nice there. Let's heal up. Even though it's only 2 buffs, we'll take them. I did actually call this round pretty well. I was saying about how I got jacket potato in the oven. And I was like... you know, hopefully it doesn't take too long that I end up, you know, it goes over. And I'm thinking I'm just bang on time. At least at my current rate. Let's give that to Scythe, just try and recover some bans there. Right, that's a very nice stun. Alright, that's a bummer. Okay, 72. Then here we'll do a Prof Mirror. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, get the death pen up. And we'll call the assist. Alright, that was low end RNG, I feel. Thankfully they didn't get much either. On both hits. Okay, they definitely got more than me there. Okay, bring in the bomber. That should slow them right down. They bring in Phantom, fair enough. Yeah, let's pass this turnover. Get some speed up. That'll cleanse the buff immunity, sadly. Let's make sure we put the burning back on. Don't want to assist him. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a dodge. Again, we'll pass to Outrider. Okay, there's a gone. That's 95%. Maybe that's 100? 96, damn. Nearly, though. Alright, that's pretty solid, isn't it? I mean, 72 again. Can't complain. This doesn't feel as good, though. Again, Radis Mirror, I mean... Mine's 6 stars while here, so that's not good. I feel like I need a Radis counter all of a sudden. Might be a sign I'm better putting Malevolence on defense. Either that or just happened to face 2 of them today. Is it a coincidence or is it meta? See, that's a 14 cooldown. I just don't want to use that. Right, so that's dead. And that's dead as well. Okay. Yeah, we're getting nothing here. Retreat before we lose another. We're going to have to try and multi-shot this then. I'm actually wondering if Finalizer might be a better start. Because the starting lineup's the same as it's always been. Maybe start on that and then clean up with Mal. Right, Terminator up. Call the assist. I was trying to get rid of the crit hit immunity there more than anything. That gives us a bit of speed up on Silencer. Downside is comeuppance can wreck us a bit here. We have got advantage. Not enough though. 2 meter up. Oh wow. Can we get a kill please? Thank you. Alright, so we got rid of the tank. It's not enough to consider this a good result, but it's something. Yeah, I mean, Finalizer's just not really good in that situation. Yeah, come up until start, so it's good for that point of view. I can't say I want to be doing mirror matches like this. Or like I was. It's just so messy. Even if they do work. It is actually quite mental, though, how Radis has essentially gone up in the meta to the point where I just don't want to use Malevolence against it in a one-shot. You know, I only take this in as a cleanup. You can't help but think that something's got to come to boost the Seppies soon, just because, you know, the fact that I'm using them as a third team feels wrong. And if not, they're on defense, and that's just Radis food. Anyway, 2014, I'd say well, it's definitely better than Tamin, but we did drop one or two there, that was not good. I feel like we've got some good banners in places though, so it's not the worst. But yeah, it might be alright. I suppose it depends how Master gets on, but yeah, it's kind of okay, that. Room for improvement. Whereas Tamin needs improvement. Before I just change scene and get ready to sign off, let's spend some energy. Okay. So let's go here. Okay, let's get a raid ready. I don't know who's online, but that's always the case. Okay, we've got RSG, Braves fan. Wow, Braves fans have been going a long time. They've been, I think they were on when I started. Izzy the Muffin. Dot 22. Okay, let's get to Braves fan. Alright, so quick thank yous. We've had 100 bits from Kit and a raid from the Listle, so thank you very much both of you. Plan is to be back now Saturday afternoon, so same time as today, just Saturday, so nice and easy for everyone. And yeah, hopefully we do a bit better than we did on timing, because that one really stung a bit, but hey, it happens. Alright folks, see you then, bye for now.